When I first started working out, I really didn't think that anything would happen. Sure, I knew my body would change and I would look better, but I did not know like what would happen inside. I didn't know that I would completely change my personality, who I am, just because of a new body. But it did. I went from a shy little kid, like a little boy, right? Didn't know how to do anything. He was always clueless about everything, to who I am now, where I still have some of these traits, not gonna lie, but it's just not as bad as it used to be. Like, I'm not making stupid noises anymore, scrolling on Snapchat anymore. At night, I don't just scroll my phone. Every single little part of my life changed when I started to become more disciplined and productive. The only reason why I became more disciplined and productive is simply because I started working out and going to the gym. That's the only reason. Because once you're disciplined in one area, you're disciplined in all areas. Haven't you noticed that people who started going to the gym, after a while, they became disciplined? They started doing better in school, better in business. When you start to become disciplined in one area, for guys, it's so easy to become disciplined working out, especially when you see progress initially. When you go through phases of, oh, I don't care what I look like, guys. Deep down, I know you do. Stop being a freaking you know you really do care about your little love handles. If you start to become disciplined and do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it, you go to the gym the day you didn't want to, you worked out the day you didn't want to, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it, and that's how you're really going to change, and that's how you're going to have the life that you really want. If you want to get the girl, if you want to get better grades, if you want to start a business, if you want to do anything in life, just start being more disciplined. The best way to become more disciplined is starting off with being disciplined in fitness, because as guys, it's so easy to give up initially because you don't see progress, but go to the gym when you didn't want to because you didn't see any progress. If you do that enough, you're eventually going to start to see progress more, and it's going to motivate you to keep going and keep going. And it's the same thing with grades. If you do that, you're going to get better grades and you're going to have a better life. Going back to the point where working out changed my entire identity. That's why it changed my entire identity, because I'm no longer this little kid who got bad grades, who always simped for girls, because I became more disciplined in all areas. So becoming more disciplined in school allowed me to get better grades and get good grades. Being disciplined in not simping for girls and focusing on myself allowed me to get my dream girlfriend. Being disciplined allowed me to get better, high quality friends. So you see, being disciplined is the best thing that can ever happen to you in your life. Working out is also one of those. It doesn't have to be weightlifting. For me, it's just weightlifting. When I become disciplined in exercise, I become disciplined in everything else. I've noticed that all of the times that I've been more disciplined in fitness, I've also been disciplined in school. I've been more disciplined in the gym. I've been more disciplined in my diet. Church bells going on. Being this disciplined guy in fitness allows you to become the disciplined guy in all areas of life. And when you're that disciplined guy, that's how you're going to change. If you're not disciplined and lazy all day, no one will like you. No one will respect you. If they think, oh, everyone stop judging because that's not good. You're not supposed to judge people. You can't help it. Humans are made to judge people. That's what we do. We're made to judge. We cannot change that. That's just in our biology. Like, we cannot just magically change over months and years to not feel judgment. Because if I see some little fatty, some little chubby kid, right? Am I going to respect him? Maybe. Not at first glance. Because when you see that first impression of people, the first impression is made in the first 7 seconds. If you see like a little chubby kid, you're not going to respect him as much because maybe he has like some really cool backstory, right? But you do not know that. So your first impression of him is, oh, he's just a fat little kid. If someone sees you and you're jacked as frick, they're going to respect you more. They're going to like you more just because you're more physically attractive and just because they know that you've taken care of yourself and that you've been in the gym, you've been working, you've been disciplined. That's an attractive trait, not just to girls, but to every single person. Because when you're disciplined, again, I'm freaking drilling this in your mind. When you're disciplined, your life gets better. When you're disciplined, every single part of your life becomes better. And if you think I'm lying, then go ahead. Live the life that you've always been living, where you're simping for a girl and you're not doing anything with your life, scrolling on freaking YouTube shorts like a loser. But this motivated you to take my advice. Just start going to the gym, start meditating, start working out with your freaking push-ups. Just do whatever you can. And eventually, your life's going to be better. And if you do this for a year, 2 years, 3 years, you're going to be glad that you took my advice. Do the hard work, not so later, and as always, nice, sir.